from Sonny when you were the one who told me to go to him in the first place?
Whoa. I told you to go talk to Sonny because I know how good you are for him. God, I mean, he was in such a terrible place with his breakup with Brenda. He was obviously off his meds. He was starting to be destructive, and it would have gotten worse if you hadn't stepped in.
You know, Liv, all I did was hold up a mirror to him to show him how he was acting.
Okay, whatever it is, it obviously worked. I don't even want to know what your methods were, but Sonny couldn't just leave it at that. He had to go for more. He had to prove to himself, prove to you that he could win you back.
I think you're jumping to conclusions a little bit, Liv.
Well, I know the players involved in this thing pretty well.
No, you know the history, which distorts your perspective.
Okay, Connie, listen. I'm not saying that Sonny doesn't have real, true feelings for you. I really think he does. In fact, I think you know him better than anybody in the world. I'm just saying that after this breakup with Brenda, he would rather...
Rather chase me than stand still and feel the pain, or, God forbid, learn from his experience?
Okay, so the thought has obviously occurred to you.
Yeah. You want to talk about history? All right. Sonny would never have come after me if you didn't break up with him in the first place.
I don't know that that's true.
Oh, yeah. I do. After you, broke up with him because he wouldn't stop working with Joe Scully, he got furious, upset. He wanted to teach you a lesson, give you a payback. There I was.
Okay.
I was the perfect payback.
That may have been how it started. But anyone with eyes could see that you guys grew into something that was real.
You know, I've always wondered how it would be different if it was the other way around. Would you have gone out with him?
I don't know. Who knows?
I do. You would have turned him away because of your loyalty to me. Why wasn't I loyal to you?
Because that's the way that you and Sonny are. Okay, you see what you want, and you go and get it, and you don't let anything stand in your way.
Medical research, my ass.
Still a part of me that, despite all the differences, really wants Sonny and Dante to be close. My son wanted a father so badly growing up. And despite how messed up he is, I know that Sonny really wants to love his son.
Olivia, I really think I'm the wrong person to be discussing this with.
The thing is, Sonny's business, it's so filthy it poisons his entire life. I mean, he can swear up and down that he would never compromise Dante, but the fact of the matter is that Dante is in a position to cover for him. And if it ever came to that, he would ask Dante to do it. He would expect it.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you hid Dante away from his father all those years.
Where is that coming from?
I'm sorry. I was out of line.
Are you still pissed at me for asking to keep this secret?
No. I'm not pissed at you, Liv. I feel selfish. Sometimes because I kept your secret. I moved in on your boyfriend. I got Sonny to fall in love with me. And then when the love became inconvenient, when it got in the way of my future plans, I ditched him. And I didn't look back. Maybe if I, maybe if I told Sonny the truth back then, that he had a child, maybe his life would have turned out differently.
I think that Sonny got exactly the life that he chose. He wanted money, and he wanted power, and he was willing to sacrifice anything to get them.
Just like I sacrificed everything to get what I wanted. You know, at the time, you don't realize what you're giving away. But those sacrifices, they come back and they haunt you.
So who's haunted? Is it you or Sonny?
Perhaps both. Maybe my efforts to save Sonny really trying to save myself.
You guys are